I'm really proud of how this city looks. Honestly, I think it's kind of looking a bit better than most of the cities I've done in previous playthroughs. Anyway, officially, welcome back to Salmon Rivers. I've got a couple of things on my to-do list today, which is definitely clear out any abandoned buildings. Actually, my first and most important objective. I've had a quick look at traffic, it's just as bad, so I'm just going to ignore it. Doesn't really know what I was expecting to say, actually. The big objective for today is obviously we're going to fill out Strawberry Meadows, but before that I've got a couple of other little paths and sorts that I want to fit in, because I've spotted a couple of places where we need to improve the path network, this being one of them down here. I shouldn't have turned it. Oh, hang on, that wasn't there a moment ago. No, never mind, because it's not there, that's why it's here. Never mind. I knew what I was talking about. I looked at it a few times before I even noticed, really. And of course, that actually looks kind of alright. Probably as good as it's gonna get. People will be wondering why there's like a specific stretch of tarmac there, but well, somebody's already using it, so... Why is there a specific stretch of tarmac just there? Well, that was where the city council decided to tarmac the road. So, you'll just have to live with it, I'm afraid. See, this is the thing is, I don't want to ruin people's houses now. This is one that I did want to do here, actually. I wasn't too concerned about bulldozing stuff here. Because I'm only going to be bulldozing 2 buildings for a little path that's kind of necessary, really, I think. I think that's a kind of necessary connection. Otherwise people are walking all the way around, just getting in their cars for short journeys that are just not necessary at all. And just to make it that even bit better, if this will work, because I hope it does. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, actually. I'm going to have to demolish you, I'm afraid. We'll create some sort of ridiculous tiny apartment there, it's fine. Have a nice little curved path going around here like so. Beautiful, don't you think? And maybe if I just fill it out with a couple of trees. Make it look a bit more like a nature walkway like we have. Because I know we've got a few of those. I'm not going to put a path here, because this is already a park area. Here though, on this little stretch, shall we say. See, I know this isn't really... There's not really a point to it, is there? No, see, I wanted to do it, but I think it probably just looks better with the trees, you know. In all honesty. Maybe I should just fit some beech trees in here to give it a bit more of a... Oh, more variety, make it look better. Tree right on the corner there, that's what we need. That's what we need indeedy. I can't think of anything else to do with this section, to be honest. Right, chopper, go away. Oh, game didn't like that. That's a big blank space, so I'm just going to put some trees in there. Hopefully we'll never have to come and look at these empty spaces. But if we do, they won't be empty. Will they really? That's the good stuff. Can't fit anything there. people are all using this here anyway, so that's fine, I guess. And seeing as there's no palms over here, let's put some palms in because they're needed. Trying to keep my palm trees away from the centre, for now at least. I'm not going to put any extra paths in here, but I'm going to put some parks in. Because as you can see, we currently have, like, nothing. There's not even a little park to keep them going. Anarchy's on. What about a Bouncy Castle Park? No. See, this is going to upset people because... this is really going to upset people. I don't want to do it, guys. I don't. Oh. That works. Does that affect quite a decent area as well? Yeah, it really does. Okay, well for now, that'll work. And then hopefully Strawberry Meadows itself should affect the land value of all this. And I've also realised that this is kind of bad over here, and I know I've got industry demand, and I'm going to fix that with a lot of office spaces. So I'll put a car park in here because this is the most logical way I can up the land value of industrial estates, because it does up the land value a little bit, and we don't want it to be desolate. We want the property value to be decent in specific places. Well, not specifically, but can I not fit a park here without destroying too much? Because that'll help all this as well. They really want industry. They really want industry, so this is going to bring me to my second task. Not enough buyers. So I'm producing too much. Well, probably because I'm not turning it into anything. This thing's nearly leveled up again. So I'm not actually turning it into anything. That's probably the issue. Pardon me. So we can now add a maintenance building.
Gaze at a gazelle.
Oh no.
Lock eyes with a lemur. Shake hands with a turtle.
Doesn't like that.
Zoo, you can experience the wild in our wildest exhibition.
I've got a workers' barracks, I think, already.
This weekend to meet our newest addition, a three-toed sloth named Barbara.
Let's close this for a second so I can actually see.
Biomass
Biomass pellet plant. I've got a small log yard. That's like completely full. And all I've got is the sawmills and the biomass pellet.
Fun for the whole family. Book now and get a free handful of pellets to feed the fish.
Engineered wood plant.
Family while supplies
Let's
last.
get one of these down here.
We'll look forward to seeing you where the animals painted.
So that's my small log yard, small sawdust. Oh, it's not small. It's sawdust storage, wood chip storage. Can I fit that there next to that? Yes, I can. Ooh, a forestry fence. Large log yard next to the small one. Does it fit nicely? Oh no, because the. Do you know what? Yeah, it's fine to get rid of that actually. That's not a problem. Why did you tell me it was a problem when it clearly is not? Right, so these storages should slowly start filling. What am I missing there? A pulp mill. So I've just got one engineered wood plant. I'm going to get another biomass pellet plant. Ah yes, they do fit this way. And that can go there. So we've now got quite a few extra production buildings. This means, right, of course. What was I thinking when I made those power lines? Because they could just very simply go this way instead. Oh, I don't have snapping on. It's not a massive issue, I suppose. Anyway, let's actually get some more trees in. How long are these? Yeah, I don't even need the... Yo, come on. Please work. Why don't you want to go on that side? It doesn't want to go on that side of the road for whatever reason. I don't have a large tree plantation yet, but we'll go for some mediums. Pardon me, because these fit perfectly in this space. So if I get 3 more medium trees, I'm going to put a sapling up here, slope too steep. If I put some more... No, slope too steep. Oh, Lanarchy, let me do this? No, it won't. That'll have to do there for the moment. So this should massively increase our production. And I'm gonna see if I can drop the maintenance building on this side here. Yeah. I definitely think that's a good place to put it. A workers' barracks. Don't necessarily need another one. I said I wanted my administration buildings up here, like the maintenance building, etc. But there's just not enough space. No, do you know what? I'm going to drop a workers' barracks in here. It won't let me connect anything to this side of the road. It does up until a certain point. That's bizarre. I'm going to slowly work my way down. No. That's going to have to do, I'm afraid. Right. I think for now, this should definitely improve what we've got going on here. Remember, conifer trees look exactly like palm trees. You've got to be careful, because those conifers are sneaky. They'll sneak up on you and they'll get you. And I'm gonna large-ish brush of a pretty high strength. Right, and I want to really tightly pack this area with some more trees. Especially down here, because then I can extend onto that, but here, this empty space for the moment is going to become a forest. Right, so that's some palm trees, and then I'm going to throw my small beech in among them. Really make it a dense forest. It could be a lot more dense if I just turn the strength up, but I don't want it to be that obvious. Doesn't really make sense, Pete. This will allow for a lot more expansion when it comes to actual production. Not enough buyers. There's not enough buyers for the product, but as we can see, these places should have enough to start producing stuff. But speaking of which, I want to look at the unique factories. What did we unlock? Furniture factory. Oh wow, the traffic, what happened here? Oh, it's bad there. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad everywhere. Oh, that's not good. 56%. That's because of the absolute gridlock that's going on down here. I think I'm going to have to take the post sorting office out because it's causing so much traffic. Furniture factory. Plain timber and paper, which I've got. I'm making both of those. Printing press. Paper and plastic. I don't have plastic because I don't have an oil industry. Right. Plan B. Bye bye. No more post sorting office. Because at the moment this is just beyond a nightmare. It's causing so much grief. We're just going to do away with that completely, and hopefully that will eliminate some massive cause of traffic jams. So like, what are these people doing? They have no idea what they're doing. Where could I put this? This furniture factory. I don't want to clog these roads up even more, because they're all already busy. Oh, hello. These guys are running out of sewage. Okay, I think that's a bit more of a pressing issue than... Yeah, so we don't have enough sewage capacity. But, anyway, so this is like task 3. I'm just going to pause that. Yes, I do want to demolish these, because we've got even better ones. Eco water treatment plants. So basically these produce absolute zero waste. None at all. The water that comes out of these is pure. Don't ask me how they do it, because I have no idea. But if I'm correct, they actually put out less capacity. Oh no, they put out the same capacity. So the outlet is good as well, because it does purify some of the water, but not all of it. Which, I mean, is fair to a degree, but because these let out nothing but pure water, I can kind of... If it will work, it doesn't really want to work with me here. What's already occupying that space? Doesn't matter. Anyway, because these things let out nothing but pure water, it doesn't matter, it can go anywhere. And when they actually do start to work, which they should be doing like now, there we go. I have no worries of corrupting this water intake at all. It should all be perfect. Just really notice, I remember why I tried messing with this terrain, because it's incredibly flat land here where the water source is, and it's just not ideal really. Let me have a quick look at traffic again, see if that's changed at all. Oh, it's not gonna, it's improved very slightly. And that's purely because I've deleted that post sorting office. Wow, this is a nightmare. A lot of people want to get over this way, don't they? I'm going to hold off on adding any more problems. Adding right now that unique factory is probably going to cause me a lot of chaos, but I really want to add it. Kind of need it. The slope too steep. It doesn't have to be in the industry area. No, not enough space. This place is just jammed up to high heaven, so we're not going to have it over here. Anyway, no, leave it. Forget about it. Park. Yes, I think it is time. Right. Keep that off, closed. I'm still talking, so if you're going to bed, I don't think you're hearing me, really. Oh wait, you won't wanna. I'm not going to be on for long. Anyway, yes, park. Population's going up nicely. I've already set my park area, so it would seem. Now I've got to remember how to do this. I think it's actually under Parks and Plazas. It is indeed. City Park. Oh, I don't remember these. Whoa, how do I not remember these? A skate park? Sick. This is how we draw tourism. I can actually put this stuff in the park area and it's fine. Yeah, how did I forget about all this? Well, there's not much. Basketball court. Other side. No, for now I'm going to leave it. We're just going to focus on the actual park. We can also add a zoo. A nature reserve. Nature reserves are cool, I like nature reserves. Our park maintenance building is going to be important. Oh wow, it's massive. I didn't think it was that big. In that case, it can go here. City park. We're going to start off with our fence. Now you have to give me a moment because this may take a while. Because I can't quite remember how we get this perfect. There's a degree of snapping that causes problems. I think it's grid. Forget it, anarchy's going on. I really want to make this look as nice as possible. Before I go around doing this, I actually probably want to do the main entrances. The main entrance can be on this side, just opposite the town centre. Okay, so we've now unlocked side gate, park plaza, info booth number 1, restrooms number 1, cafe number 1. Brilliant. So side gates, I'm going to have, seeing as I've already started the fence, I might as well put one there, one over there. Not in park area. That's in the park area though, so I'll put it there. And then we'll have another one up here. So that's quite nicely situated all the way around. Now, more important matters, especially for me, is to complete this fence. The fence must go around the school. The school is not strictly part of the park. No, not good, not good. That's much better. And now I can actually connect to that. And it's easy because you actually snap to the entrances, which is nice. Snap around the taxi rank. That's actually a nice little part there, I don't mind that. There's another school to work around. I don't want to give the feeling that the school is incredibly fenced in, but I'm going to have to move that as well. I'm going to have to go around with move it quite a bit with these, I think. I'll go around and tweak it afterwards and perfect it, shall we say. Because I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to be utterly compelled to do it. It needs to be perfect. But I'll wait until I've actually finished the full thing first. Once again, we'll go around the taxis all the way up here to our main entrance, and then from our main entrance down to the skate park, around the park maintenance building, and reconnect. Right, so now I just need to go around and adjust it all. Because I kind of want it perfect. God, who am I kidding? Of course I want it perfect. Keep that nice little bit of greenery at the back of there. That looks slightly odd. That's better. That's encroaching on the footpath. And then it fixes itself.
And that's why it can also carry up to 300 kilograms of human, animal, or consumer goods cargo. The climate control device brings the air temperature.
That'll do, it's close enough and I can't really edit those bits. That round there is fine.
In fact, it is a perfect vessel for transport from short commuting distances.
I want to move you, please. Game. I actually think that is cool. A little circular fence. It's pretty much fine all the way down here. Until we get to here, it's a bit far out. That's a bit of a sharp curve. That wants to come this way a bit. That one wants to go back and make that a sharper curve to there. Probably as close as we're going to get. Fences on school grounds. Move it ever so slightly. That seems fine. Metro's covered. I like that bit. I said I liked that part. That looks fine. And that's pretty much straight all the way along around the school. So this bit might want some work because the corner's a bit sharp. Well, the curve is a bit sharp, should I say. This curve is more or less alright. Does this want to come outwards? Yeah, it probably does. Only ever so slightly. Otherwise we're going to start making it too weird. Bring that in a bit more and curve that out a bit more. That'll probably do for now. And then there we go straight up, all the way to the maintenance building. Lovely. Now I need to connect these. And yes, I am doing it with palm trees, it's fine. I'm just gonna do like a giant ring road, kind of. Actually, at first, I want this path just to come straight up here behind the school. That'll join a ring. That'll start using this one. it goes straight across a little bit. Curve outwards. Curve in. And this one can come out. To there. And then I'm going to need one here. To join onto there. Nice. Let's have a little kind of U shape here. I like how free-forming paths work because as soon as you know how they work, you can get pretty funky with them. And then I'm going to have this, I want to be raised reasonably high as well, actually. No, I don't want it that sharp. Let's go 12 for 4 for 4. Another 4 for 4. Back curve. We'll make it another 5. It's a 5 for a 5. It's not a steeper curve. But do you know what? I think it's okay if I move this. If I move this ever so slightly, you can still kind of notice. Or can you? Am I going to get away with that? I think I am. And then this one. All I have to do with this one is move this one down to about here. And then hide it under there like that. We have a similar effect. Footbridge across the middle. Just perfect. Have a little extension come off this way. No, I didn't want that to join. What's the point in joining because you can't get to anything from there? Maybe not so long, maybe just there like that. That can cross over and join there. This one can go about there. Nice sharpish curve. Join that. And then I do want a path going under the bridge as well. But like that. So a nice little wave to join that. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I think this is pretty cool so far, to be honest. So obviously we'll get more stuff to add to it as it levels up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I have the patience at the moment to go through and add all this stuff like tables and chairs and flower beds. Let's get the main stuff in first. So info booth. I'm gonna put this there. So it's right near the main entrance. The info booth. Restrooms, I'm going to want one on every side really, for that authentic feel. One near the main entrance, one between those two entrances, and one between these two entrances. It's kind of well spread, I guess. A cafe under the bridge. On the end of the bridge. No, I don't know. In this little bit, actually. Anarchy's on, that's an issue. There. Park cafe at the end. I'm going to put a plaza there on that bit because it's like a straight road more or less. So that can go there. And that's everything for the basics level 1 park. Because everything else I have to unlock. Yeah, I don't want a brush size of 184 for the sign. This is incredible detailing that I'm not usually very keen on, you know, because I don't, with me having such poor graphic settings, I don't really see this sort of stuff. Suppose I can pop a little bit of signage down like so. It will help kind of add to the feel. Tiles can kind of create your own plazas. What I want to do is get some trees in. And yes, I'm going to go with single. Because I'm just going to have a few palm trees dotted about, really, among the other ones. I'll go with palms around the edge. So they kind of cover the school a little bit. What's that mark in the ground? Strange. I'll just try and cover that with some trees. Make it look a bit different. Yeah, so I want a lot of my palm trees around the edge. Let's pop a couple in the middle. Not too many. I don't want it to look too square. 2 in the middle there, 1 in the middle there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. I'm just losing track now, really. That's technically near the edge. Them two are awfully close. Right. Now I've got to find the right one. I think this is it, yew tree. No, it's a green tree. I don't want the giant redwoods, I want the yew tree. I think if I just search on a giant tree, that'll do. Because I like these big trees. They really fill out your park and make it look nice, in my opinion. But I'm going to try and not overdo it on them, however. I only have 1 there. I'll leave that space empty. 2, 3 in the middle there. 1, 2, 1 in the middle there. So the most I've got there is 4, and I'm going to put 1 there as well. Flower tree 4. Which one looks better? I think 4 is going to look better, but we're not going to have a lot of these. I have small little clusters of them dotted here and there. I don't want them to look so robotic. I don't want them to look like, I want it to look natural. Maybe sparse them a little. Sparse them, maybe spread them out a bit more, that's what I meant. It will bring a bit more colour to it. The park in general, I suppose, won't it? Yeah, I think that looks better with them. I have only 1 or 2 of them spread out nicely. That's definitely better. Let's get rid of some of these. That's much better. actually delete? No, it didn't. Well, I know we've not actually really built anything as of yet, but I really like it. I really enjoy it a lot. It's nice to fill out this empty space and make it look... Do you know what? That bridge is really high. It's nice to fill out the space and make it look good. That's not normal. I'm sure I lowered this. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because at the minute it doesn't matter because I'm going to lower the whole thing. Because really it's massive and it doesn't need to be that high. I don't think. It's just a little pedestrian footbridge. And then they'll look a bit better if I move them back then. Is it gonna happy? Is it gonna be happy with me this time? Is it gonna stay? Wow, you can touch the trees. Yeah, that walkway looks better lower. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? What a lovely little park. I'd love to set this as a thumbnail, but I still haven't learned how to do custom thumbnails. It's something I really need to teach myself, actually. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. As for the inner workings of it, so you have to pay 10, I'm going to assume, dollars to get in here. You have to increase its entertainment value to level it up, and then it has to have had a certain amount of visitors. So the bigger your entertainment value, the more likely you are to get visitors. But for visitors, we're alright, because we've got a skate park right here, so this will attract tourists. And as you can see, there's people using it, which is nice. So there's things around here. I'm not calling it Central Park, it's not, but it is going to be a kind of like a Central Park, because we're going to expand the city out this way towards the river and then further around. So it will be a central location. And we can add to it kind of like we did the forestry, which is brilliant, I think, to be honest. It's going to turn out wicked. But I know it might not have been a very detailed one, but that's going to be it for now, I'm afraid. So, oh, hang on. Garbage is piled up. Why can no garbage trucks get up there? Somebody needs to do something about this. Oh, the traffic here is getting bad. 63%. Could be worse. It was worse previously, but we'll get back to that eventually. For now, I think I'm just going to leave it. I've had enough. I've done a few things that I did want to do. We've had a massive fire over here. Oh wait, it still is on fire. I'm sure they'll deal with that for the moment. I'm just going to leave that. Yeah. What more can I say? I've done the little things I wanted to do. I had a couple things that I really needed to get done, like expanding the forestry. Looks a lot better. Adding in these new water treatment plants. Getting a couple of extra little paths in and done, and the big one was getting the park done. And that's what I really wanted to do, so I'll leave you with this view. So thank you very much, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if not, just let me know why, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Thanks, and bye bye.